Hi, good morning, guys. This is Srini Dadi from Dadi Cryptos. Saturday, about 10:30 Pacific time. Let's look at what's going on with the cryptos, especially Bitcoin. I did a video yesterday on YouTube and on Facebook, but seems like there were some challenges with the screen sharing. So let's try again. So I will share my screens and also so give me a moment. As I get started, I want to make sure that you're seeing my screens and you're also able to you're also able to see the video and the audio. Okay, if you don't, then please respond on my message so I know what's going on. Okay, so I'm sharing my screens now, so hopefully you're able to see them. So hope you're able to see the screen which I have open right now. So this is my home page, Dadi Crypto. So let's quickly go through what's going on. What's the latest today? Um, um, so if you're new to cryptos and you want to get started, use the sign up button. It will take you to Coinbase, and you should be able to get started using that link there. Okay. Once you get started, it's self-explanatory. You can, if you have any issues logging in or setting up your account, you can always message us. Here's the contact information. Let's look at what's going on right now. So if you like the videos and you like the content and you'd like to contribute for more such videos, and so feel free to donate. Any small donation will help to keep up this channel. So there is a Bitcoin Coin 4 coming up. It's called 2x. 12 days to go. Here is the timer for that. As that date is approaching, the Bitcoin price will be volatile. Okay, so this morning Bitcoin touched close to 7,400. As you can see, this was about 20 minutes back, and I will show you the live videos. I just want to make sure that you're able to see all the updates on the screen. So this is SegWit. This is the pricing. Once it touched 7,400, it came down to roughly about 7,350, and right now it's around the 7,350, 7,360. Okay. So look at all this as time permits. Here is an added coin. This is based on the research I've done. This VTC Watercoin that's available in Bittrex. It's doing reasonably well. Look at that. In the last few days, it's been doing well. Okay, so right now it's close to, I think, $10 or $12. It's available in Bittrex. The sticker is VTC. So I would only suggest the ones that I did research on, and seem like this one is a good would want to at least analyze. Okay, so everything I give here is just informational based. It's not a trading or financial advice. You do your own research and go from there. So here was a Bitcoin trend since yesterday. So yesterday was also volatile. It had lows around 7,000 and highs around 7,300. Okay, this morning it's a little more upward trend than yesterday. Okay, and this is a nice screen to show what the Bitcoin price was at 4 a.m. this morning. Bitstamp, Bitfinex. This is the Bitcoin pricing from all over the world, the different major exchanges that are out there. Okay, so you have Bitcoin was trading higher on GDX and in OKCoin. OKCoin is in China, then other places. Okay, so Gemini is the US based, Bitfinex is from Hong Kong, Bitstamp is in Asia, Kraken is Europe, BTCE is in Asia. I'm not sure why it's showing 2000. It shouldn't, probably it's a different currency. I don't think it's US dollars. Anyway, I've not gone through these. I only look at the top four, or only these three. Okay, and Kraken. I thought that was interesting to see that Bitcoin prices are different in different exchanges. Okay. The next one is the top 10 altcoins. Bitcoin BCH, Bitcoin Cash. It touched 650. It's actually gone up 50% in the last 1 week, and it's now kind of there's a slight pullback, but it's still around the 750. We'll look at the live prices in a moment. Ethereum around the 300, Litecoin around the 54, 55. Ethereum Classic ETC has been doing well. It moved from 10 till 62. I'll cover the top ones that I'm highlighting. Okay, so feel free to browse through these top 10s. And here's the market cap. Market cap for Bitcoin close to 120 billion. Market cap for Ethereum close to 30 billion. Bitcoin Cash 10 billion. Ripple around 8 billion. Litecoin around 3. Okay, this gives you general awareness of the market cap. Generally, the coins that are trading over $1 billion, I would say, are considered reputable. The ones below $1 billion, you want to do your own research. Not that you need to not do research, but the very fact that there is market cap means that it has some validity and credibility. Okay, so if you are looking at alt, I would strongly recommend the top 10 and do your own due diligence. I'm not a big fan of ICOs because you got very good altcoins already available in the market, and there's no reason to invest in ICO unless you really know what that ICO is up to. Okay. So there's a lot of good information here. Feel free to browse through. Again, the channel, the links are on the YouTube. And you can browse that. The site is daddycrypto.com, and it's a Facebook page. So you like it, you'll get all the updates. So let's look at what else is going on. The pricing right now, live price Bitcoin 7330. It's going up as we see. So I'm on a daily candle. So daily candle. Yesterday we covered this in detail. So after this pullback, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7th candle. I would think there will be 2 more candles towards uptrend, which may take us all the way close to 8,000. And I think that then there will be a pullback of the pricing in the next few days. So it may touch up. Again, this is just my analysis. It's not not necessarily it's just a trend analysis that based on the current price, I'm predicting that it will have 2 more upward candles that may take us up to 8,000. But you do your own due diligence and your own analysis before you invest. And then around the later in the week, next week, maybe mid to end next week, it may fall back a bit. Okay. So let's look at, we'll cover that in more detail. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum had a major pullback till middle of September, then came back up till 344. It had a software upgrade. I talked about it yesterday. This big peak was due to the software upgrade. It was at 300. The $40 was because of the upgrade, and then it came back to 300. So this is kind of the average pricing of Ethereum between that 300, 305 range. Okay. Litecoin, similar. I'm still on the 1 minute candle. Litecoin also came down midweek of middle of September to 45, then again rose till 50, and there was an upward swing when there was the Ethereum and the upward trend for Bitcoin. So it touched around the 69.70, and since then it's been on the downward trend, settling around this 54 to 56. So the average pricing of Litecoin is around the 55.50. Okay. Back to Bitcoin. Let's look at the 5 minute candle. So this morning, Bitcoin was around the 7,100 time frame, around the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And since then, it's been going up. So it's gone up close to $200 to $250 to touch 7,345. Slight profit making sell off. And again, it hit a peak of 7,400. Okay. So it seems like a Bitcoin is going to trade in this range around the 7,340, 7,350 for next few hours. Okay. We'll come back to Bitcoin in a moment. I want to go in detail with the market capitalization. I covered this earlier. So Bitcoin market capitalization, 122 billion. Coins in circulation, 16.6 million. As most of you know, the max cap is 21 million. So as more and more investors are coming in, there's an article that Coinbase, within the last 1 week, got about 100,000 users. With all the information on the Chicago futures and ETFs and all the good stuff on Wall Street and CNBC and Bloomberg, there are a lot of new investors are coming into the Bitcoin, especially in the US, and most of them are going to Coinbase. In essence, the mining will happen only if there's more and more demand. So the price will be exponential. Bitcoin, one block mine gets mined in like 10, 12 minutes. So this won't go up pretty soon. So it goes very slowly. And since the demand for Bitcoin is more than the supply, the price is going exponential. Make sense? Ethereum has a lot of coins. As you can see, there are over 100 million coins. That's where the growth is slower. Okay. And on the funding from Ethereum, seems like you can see there's an inverse correlation. When Bitcoin is going up, Ethereum is coming down. So I think everyone wants to make invest in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash because of the upcoming 2x book. Okay. So all the altcoins have similar downward trend, as you can see, similar to Ethereum. The reason for that is Bitcoin is on upward trend and Bitcoin Cash is on upward trend. Okay. There are few coins that are catching my attention. One of them is called WorkCoin, VTC. It's VTC in the last few days. It's gone up 25%. VTC market cap again is 11 million. trading 25,000. Its VTC is around this 0.6, 0.006, 0.0707, and it has an upward trend, as you can see. So something for you if you're looking at some new altcoins. You can review this. I believe it's available in Bittrex, but you got to buy with Bitcoin. With the Bitcoin VTC pair. I don't think you can buy for US dollars or any other currency. Yeah, do your own research on that. The next one is Ethereum Classic, ETC. It's not ETH. ETC is going up. It's up close to 8 to 10%. So in terms of US dollars, it was around the $10. It's now around $12. Okay, so it went up to 12.0017 BTC, and then it came down. It settled around this 0.016 BTC, which is close to $11.5. There's good upward trend, so this is something you want to consider. The next one is Bitcoin Cash, BCH. It's available in Kraken and Poloniex and few others. So this touched an high of 6,050, as you can see, and it's now trading around 630. Those of you that know about BCH, I'll show you the 1 month. It was around the 300s till October 26th. Since the 26th, it's gone up 400, 500, 600, and now it's 630. Okay, so I'm not sure if it will go higher than this, but seems like it's around the 600. May retain this till the 2 export if it does happen. Okay. Next, let us look at live pricing of Bitcoin. Okay, so the 1 hour candle. So we are here right now. The 1 hour candle shows there's a negative trend at 7359. Okay, so let's look at what happened in the last few days. So let's start with this. So the Bitcoin was trending till here, very nice upward trajectory in the last since the beginning of the month, the 31st, 1st, 2nd, reaching all new heights. Okay, so every one of these were new highs starting 7,000. Okay, so once it touched 7,000, after 2 days there was a slight sell-off, came down to 6.8, and then it crossed the previous highs 7.2, then it touched the highest at 7.504. This is on Bitstamp. Before settling down at 7.4, then there was a downward trend till 7.2. So yesterday it again went back up to 7.350 before coming down till 7.105 last night. If you were lucky to buy around 7,007, it came down as low as that, but this is a very thin line, meaning that it was there for only maybe a few seconds. But it came down, it stayed here, the solid candles for some time in this range. So there was some buying around the 7,100. In the morning, it went up between midnight and morning. It was between the 7.1 and 7.2. So this is from this morning, 7.123. Touched a peak this morning of 7.412. Again, this is a very faint line. Must have been there only for a few seconds. But this solid green line candle, it was there for a long time, 7359, and that's where it is right now, 7359. Okay. Let's look at a little more in detail. So, so the rest of the day, it seems like it has touched a peak here. Because this peak is lower than this peak, very likely that it will be going lower till probably 7,296 or 7,000. Say 7,000, close to 7,300. So it will be playing in this range, trading between 7,350 till 7,300 or 7,3, slightly lower, because there's support level at this. Probably going support at 7,285 for the next few hours. Okay. I don't see it going past 7,400 for the next few hours, because the lower highs is below the higher highs. You can see here that the lower high of this is lower than the previous high, and the lower highs here is lower than this, which is lower than this. So this, I think, is the peak for at least for the next few hours. Okay. So let's look at ETC USD. So ETC USD, this is the one I was talking about earlier. It was trading around $11 most in the morning yesterday, and yesterday it spiked really well till $12. Okay, so this was about 20% jump before it came down. Some profits making, yeah, $11.80. Again went back to $12.50, and right now around the $12. Okay, again do your little analysis before you jump in to trade. The pattern, the trend that we can see, I think it has a support around the $12 mark, and it may trade around this $12 for the next few hours. It has the highs of $12.40 was higher than the highs here of $12.60. So it seems like it may not necessarily touch the $12.30 or $12.40 anytime soon for the rest of the day. It could be some area. Okay. This is Ethereum Classic, not Ethereum. Okay. We'll do the Ethereum next. Ethereum is having a direct pair with Bitcoin. Let me explain what that means. So those of you that use GDX and other tools like Bittrex and Kraken, there is a pair called ETH to BTC. So you can directly buy and sell using this. And as you can see, the ratio of ETH to BTC has been in the decline. Okay, it touched a bottom this morning to 0.0401, and then till about 10:30, it went up slightly, but then there's a lower trend. So what that means is when it was coming down, that means Bitcoin was going higher, so there was more funds moving from Ethereum to Bitcoin. Okay, May not be directly, but that's what this graph is telling us. And then here, I think Bitcoin was probably lower, and folks moved into Ethereum. And now they're, I think it's kind of Ethereum and Bitcoin are probably around the same price. Okay, so that's what this means. So as Bitcoin goes up, did you see folks moving from Ethereum to Bitcoin? Okay, there's something similar for Litecoin too on GDX. So you can buy and sell Litecoin directly between the pair of Litecoin to Bitcoin. So since morning there was a downward trend, same pattern around the 9:30, 10 o'clock. It took off, and right now it's around this. So it's around 0.075 of Bitcoin. Okay, so as you can see, Bitcoin or Ethereum is around 296 and Litecoin around 55, whereas Bitcoin is 7335. So as Bitcoin goes up, there would be a downward trend because of the trading in pair, and it's pretty one trade. So direct trade from LTC to BTC or ETH to BTC and vice versa. That's why you see that there's no such trade between classic Ethereum or you can only do between Ethereum and classic and Bitcoin and WorldCoin and Bitcoin. Okay, not traded in the US exchanges like Coinbase or GDX, so you don't see as much volatility here. Whereas Litecoin and Ethereum, which is traded in heavily in GDX, which is the number one for US traders, there is a direct access to do direct trading. So these you guys probably know. This is the trading history. You can see there was a big buy of around this 0.0075 at 1040. Okay, if you look at the 1040 range, that's what it's telling. Okay, so let's move forward to the day. That's what I was trying to explain here. The downward trend had a correlation. So this is probably the, again, it's still in this 300, 298, 300. So the rest of the day, if I was to look at the trend analysis from 304 at it came down to the highs of 303, then 302, 300, 298. So I think it's probably going to be in this 298 to 300, the $2 for the rest of the next few hours. Okay. So I hope this covered most of what you were looking for. And some of you asked how to, those of you that were new yesterday, I showed you. If you're in GDX, you can do, you can buy Bitcoin in small increments. The lowest one you can buy is 0.01. Okay. Let me show you with respect to USD. So if you have a USD account, the lowest one you can buy is 0.01. Okay, which is $1,000 is that, and I think you can buy up to 700. Is 0.09. Okay, so 0.01 is about, you can start with as low as 100 because it will give you 0.01. Okay, limit means you put a price. I'll show you what that means again. 0.01. You want to buy 0.01, and you want to mention that your price. You want, right now it's trading at 7337, but you want to buy at a lower price, so 7330. Okay, it's telling you that it will cost you 734. Okay, but if you do 0.01, which is the lowest you can buy in GDX, it will cost you $73. So if you want to buy, say, 0.012, and 0.015 is $100. Okay. Depending on the price of the Bitcoin, you can start with as low as $100. You can get started with first with Coinbase. I showed you how to do that. So if you're totally new, you can come to my page, crypto.com, which will bring you to my Facebook page. If you're absolutely new, you want to just get started right now, click on the sign up. It will get you to this Coinbase page, and it will take you there. I'm logged in, so it's showing. So let me show you in a different. I'm not logged in here, so I'll show you. So when you type in Daddy Crypto, my blog, it will bring up the Facebook page, and okay, and you sign up here. When you sign up here, it will take you to Coinbase Join. It will give you my information that I invited you. You put your first name, last name, email, choose a password. Say you're not a robot. You certify that you're over 18 years. If you're below 18, have one of your siblings or parents open an account for you in their name, because you need to be at least 18. So if you start with $100, you get $10 free Bitcoin after you get started. Okay, and then it's very easy to get started with Coinbase, and you can put your credit card and get started with as low as 500. Okay, take advantage of the high prices of Bitcoin, and again, do your own analysis. This is just instruction on how to get started. If you want to get started, you weigh your risks and then do your own due diligence. Okay. Like here, when you like, you'll get all the daily updates or periodic updates that we post. Okay. So if there are any questions, you can message me. Here's my information. Or on my YouTube channel, you can message, and we'll go from there. So again, the site is daddycrypto.com, and let's finally look at the Bitcoin live prices right now at 7335. Okay, Ethereum at 298. Right. Yeah. So if you're buying Ethereum, this is a good range, as you can see, between 296 and 298. And if you're buying Bitcoin right now, it's around 7340. The lowest it went in the last 2 hours is 7290. So between these two, seems like there's a good support, meaning that if it touches 7321, immediately everyone is buying it back. Okay, a lot of people are investors are holding Bitcoin. So unless there's profit selling, these are called support resistance levels. They will buy it back. So if you want to buy Bitcoin at 7,200, it may come down to that level, but it may take some time. But if you are looking at buying Bitcoin right now, this is the support level right now, 7322. So if you want to buy right now, you want to look at this 7222 or 7 in this range, and then look at going there. Or if you really want to wait a couple of hours, probably it may come down to 7290. If you want to wait, I don't know how long it will take, but it may eventually come down to 7200, 7200. But it may take some time. So if you're getting started, then this is a decent. This is kind of what you're looking at, 7320. Okay. So these are the different trades. The greens are folks buying right now, and the reds are folks selling right now. So as you can see, people are buying investors are buying at small fractions, 0.01. This is a big one, not necessarily a very big one. It's 1.5, about $10,000 or $12,000 investment. This 0.01 is about 700. 0.01 is about $80. 0.03 is about 1,500. So you can get started as low as $100 and go as high as you wish. Okay. So hope this was helpful. If you like the video, go to my channel. This is my this was from yesterday. Go to my channel and Daddy Cryptos on. I have about 120 odd videos over the past 6 months. So subscribe, okay, and you'll get. This is what we are doing right now. Live channel. We are live. So how to get started? I'll leave a link to this. I think there's a link on my blog site. There should be a link. If not, I'll again post it. So if you're totally new, I've explained how to get started in this video. There's a 5 to 10 minute videos I've been doing initially to learn how to get started here. What's the difference between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum 101s? These were, I think, from 4 or 5 months back. Okay. So feel free to browse those. Those are smaller incremental channels. These all are live ones that I've done, and go from there. So I've done a number of videos. So there are a few I did. I think there's one video I did just for Indian folks. Look up mine, and it shows you how to get started on Indian exchanges, the ZPay and Unocoin, because they're totally different than the US. US is live trade, meaning you can buy and sell at the live prices. And in India, some of my followers are India. You can only do trade at, I think it's once or twice a day price. There's no live pricing there. Okay, there's a buy price and a sell price, and between the buy and sell, there's a difference of about roughly 20,000-30,000 rupees. So yesterday I showed you the live pricing of in India was around 5 lakhs. Okay, go look up my live pricing yesterday. I didn't do one for today, so this was the one for ZPay. You click on them. I'm not traded in India. I visited a lot of my friends. I only trade in the US because I live in the US. So yesterday did touch to 5 lakh. So these are the two, ZPay.com and Unocoin.com. So feel free to browse those and go from there. So on yesterday's pricing, the buy price was 5 lakh, and Ethereum was at 19,000, and Ripple. So these are the only three you can buy in India: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Ripple is pretty popular in India because State Bank of India is using Ripple as as tokens, and there are 1 billion tokens, and India is one of the forefront in banks. Indian banks are very popular in technology. They are way advanced in technology than the European banks and the American banks. So they're already using Ripple as the tokens for State Bank of India, which is Indian's government bank. They are pretty sophisticated in using new technologies, which is very impressive. Okay, so that's for my Indian friends, family and friends. Let's quick look at the latest on on the ones that I feel are doing, ones that are repeated and doing reasonably well. So Bitcoin is around 700, and Bitcoin Cash is around 617. Okay, Ethereum Classic is around $12 when we last saw that, right? If you're buying in, since you can't buy Ethereum Classic and GDEX or one of the popular ones, you got the ones that if you're in Kraken, then you got to buy in BTC. That's why I'm showing you in terms of BTC. It's still up 6%. Same goes to Wortcoin. Wortcoin is available in Bittrex with BTC. If you're buying right now, it's up 28%. Okay, so So what this means is, if you want to buy Wortcoin, one Wortcoin is 0.000305 BTC. Okay, it's up 28% in the last 24 hours, because it was around this 0.3045 BTC, and right now it is here at 0.30568 BTC. Okay, so one final look at Bitcoin. It's going up 7354. Let's look at the 1 minute candle. Going really good in the last 10 minutes from 7335. This seems to be the new support level right now, the 7334, 7335, up to 7350. Okay, so that's it. Again, like, go to Dirty Cryptos, like this page, and you'll get all the updates on the Facebook or the website dirtycrypto.com, or subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, which is also the same name. It is ending with an S, Dirty Cryptos. You can type in Dirty, this is the last name, either cryptos or Bitcoin, you'll come up with this same page and you subscribe. Okay, thank you, and have a nice rest of your day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So I'll stop the screen share. If there are any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll go from there. Okay, bye-bye.